it gets a target that you want. It's not, unless you're playing against my deck, which hopefully turns out a little bit better, but you usually get pretty good value for it. Otherwise, I'd take the Cloud Crown Oak, because that card's pretty ridiculous too. And sorry about that. That was from a Rise draft, which I did black, red tokens, and I didn't get much token generated. It didn't turn out too well. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Branch Bender. Probably taking the Branch Bender. I just wanted to see if Secluded Glen is actually worth something with the changes in Extended. Even if it was, I wouldn't even take it, because ideally I want to make top 8. Ideally I want to get in first place. So Branch Bender, I think, would help our deck the most. Another elf count, and it just helps everything work out. You know, Treefolk Harbinger might, depending on what the deck ends up as, the Harbinger still might be playable. It can get either Changeling or Nameless Inversion. That doesn't seem too good at the moment, but if we get other Changeling cards that work real well, like Game Trail, 1 mana, 0/3 wall that tutors up, you know, what we need, seems pretty good to me, given we have stuff we want to tutor. So the Scarblade, I never liked it. It never seemed to work out too well for me. Okay. You know, it almost seems like card disadvantage. It's easy to get rid of, and these elves we have aren't really stuff I want to be pitching away too much anyway. I'd rather just have it on the board. So here there's a Tarfire. We're not going to take it because we don't have any fixing. And we have Quillslinger, which is a sideboard card, and Bogstrider. I think the Bogstrider has just more potential than the Quillslinger. It's a sideboard card as well, so you can main deck it though. It's more main deckable than the Quillslinger. So we have Footbottom Feast or Springleaf Drum. I was talking about fixing before, however, Footbottom Feast is just better. The only concern I have is that I saw another Footbottom Feast and it could table. I don't want to take that chance though, because we do want to be able to drop this Dread when we have it in hand, but I don't think it's worth taking a Springleaf Drum over a Footbottom Feast. Alright, some pretty good choices here. There's a Wanderer's Twig, which could help us fetch the land we need, but it's a Skeletal Changeling. And Skeletal, Changelings are great in this format, especially when we have an Elves deck, which is not looking too great, but Elves is usually the try that I find depends more on the actual number of Elves. There's another Quillslinger, but Changeling is just too good to pass up here. Yeah, so we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 L's. There's still key card. Ooh, wow. That's nice. We'll take this Pilferers, good Gravedigger, and if it fetches up one of our Changelings, or even a Spiderwig Boggart if we play it, it's a pretty good card. Definitely take it here. Other than that, there's some giant stuff around here, and a Kithkin Harbinger, and that's about it. But this is definitely, I think, the best card in the pack at the moment. And unfortunately, we don't have a class kind of theme going around. Just elves. And I think it's scant at best. Maybe we'll pick up, I don't know, I forget what's, well, the Foot Bottom Feast did table, and I'll just take it. There's not much here for us. I don't know if we played 2 though, but I guess I cut black just for next pack. And we'll take the I can't think. I mean, it seems like a nice sideboard card. I can't think of many enchantments that I'm worried about, but Hornet Harasser is definitely playable. And it works well with Pilferers, but it seems like we're kind of a mishmash going on here. I haven't played lower in a while, but it seems awkward, especially too because cards in pack, the Morning Tide that I can recall that are green, that would be nice, would be like Elvish Warrior or Game Trail Changeling, and these are both double green spells, and now it looks like we're, oh my goodness, that's pretty ridiculous. So we're going to take the Oak here, because I did not expect it to table, and Harbinger is looking a bit better as we go on. The only downside with Harbinger, well, it's not really a downside, but we could take the Hornet Harasser. Mournwelk is okay. I don't know if it's better than Hornet Harasser. I mean, yeah, I think Hornet Harasser is just a little bit better. I don't know if we're going to play it, though. Play 2 of them, that is. Take the Quill Slinger. But the thing about the Treevelk Harbinger is you ideally don't want to play it early, especially, and we get a seems pretty ridiculous. There's a Blackguard, but that's not gonna. There's a Changeling. So Treefolk Shaman. Let's see how many Treefolk Shamans we have. 1 Shaman, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I'm going to take it, only because the only other card for us here is a Game Trail Changeling. I think the Game Trail Changeling, I want to say it's better for us, but I think the Leaf Chrono just has like a blowout potential, but I don't know. So here we have Bowmaster, Warrior, but a Violet Pale. Bowmaster is pretty good, but Violet Pale is removal, and you get a 1/1 flyer from it. It's just a really good removal card. So that is what we are taking here. Maybe this deck is awkward. The Game Trail Changing might have been the best pick for us there, but well, another Shaman. So maybe not. Maybe we'll mize it out and make it so much better. Yeah, this is definitely the pick. We have so many triggers for it now. Almost every creature that we're going to be playing triggers this Wolf's Skull. So it seems ridiculous. Maybe we'll see another Game Trail as we just saw too. I don't know. I don't even know if I want it. I play the Game Trail definitely over Nath, but it looks like it's shaping out decently. I just don't have. I just gotta